Hello, everyone. My name is Felix Tessino. I have been an intervention outreach specialist for over 20 years. I recently became the coordinator for community engagement. I'm here to introduce someone that is really special to me, not just because she is so talented, but because she is an inspiration to me. She has shown me why the work we do at Build is so important to help the young people change their lives. I am super proud of Abbey for all that she has accomplished throughout the years and for the beautiful spirit that she has had since I met her so many years ago at Amundsen High School. With that being said, I would like to introduce my number one mentee and my dear friend, Abbey Tiu-Kemph.
Good evening. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Felix, for such a heartfelt introduction. It is an absolute honor to be here tonight as an accomplished alum of Build. I have certainly come a very long way. Thank you. And tonight is a testament of that. My name is Abigail Tiu-Kemph. I am now a mother of 6 beautiful children. Two of them are here, the oldest, because the little ones are troublemakers. I am very proud of every single one of them in the unique way that they present themselves, except for how they present their rooms. That's a different story. I am also a restaurant owner. I recently opened a restaurant named after one of my daughters, Leilani Asian Fusion. This is in honor of my late partner, and we'll be opening another location in September of this year to serve the second largest city of Illinois, the rising Aurora community. I am also a therapist. I opened my own mental health practice in Plainfield, Illinois. It is called Wounded Healers Counseling Service. I supervise 5 amazing therapists who I am proud to call colleagues. They focus in different areas of mental health, such as social and behavioral issues, law enforcement and veterans PTSD, children dealing with trauma, relational issues, and women's issues. I am proud of the work that we do to help others reach their full potential and find purpose in life. My heart is beating really fast, just so you guys know. It is not easy to stand in front of 600 people. But I am honored to be here. And I'm going to push through because of the many inspiring stories that you have heard tonight. One of my story is also one of those. Many, many, many moons ago, 22 years ago, I was a lost child looking for connection, for love, for belongingness, for guidance. And unfortunately, I looked in the wrong places. My family was going through an adjustment period after migrating from the Philippines to the US. We were a very close-knit family, but once we got here, we kind of lost that sense of family unit, and I was determined to find it. So, when the Latin queens approached me, you clearly know what's going on here. I jumped at the opportunity. My initiation process was not pretty. It was in the bathroom of the girls' bathroom at Amundsen High School. I had my back against the wall while 5 female gang members beat the crap out of me for 5 minutes, and I couldn't do anything. All I could do was cover my face. Looking back now, I recognize that was my way of testing my toughness. And I'm pretty freaking tough. Not long after, my sister Flor found me in the bathroom, which reminds me I'd like to recognize her as well because she is also an accomplished Build alum. This is my ate. It's Filipino for older sister. She's my protector. So she walked into the bathroom and she said, "You idiot." Stay here. Okay. And that same day, she took the same beating and she joined the gang as well so she could keep an eye on me. To this day, she's my best friend. Being in the gang was amazing. There were always plenty of people to hang out. Everyone was always around. There were parties all the time, and no one messed with me. It was exactly what I hoped for. But after some time, the honeymoon phase ended, and the darker side of my story began. One day we were running from the police, and I heard there's a lot of police officers possibly here, so someone handed me a gun. Because if we were caught, I was young, I didn't have a record, it would be okay if I got caught with it. Other orders came along: sell drugs, get involved with violent crimes, and I didn't feel so good or safe anymore. Fortunately, this was around the time Build sent Felix to my high school. I'm actually his first mentee. So it was a seamless connection from the beginning when it came to developing our mentor-mentee relationship. I let him in because he was relatable. He was from the streets. Sorry to give out your business out there. Yeah. Felix never judged me. He was always present. Everyone knew him. He would drop a line here and there. I'm sorry, can I have some water? I'm a little bit, my throat. Sorry, guys. I don't want to cough while I'm speaking. That's my older sister. Always there. Dropping a line here and there that would take root and grow into the strength and the wisdom that I needed to build a better future for myself. He would say, "Listen, little girl, I'm not here to judge, but I really don't think you belong in this lifestyle. You have so much more potential." And I would respond, "Okay, Cato," that was his nickname, "stop lecturing me. let's go play some ball. I used to play basketball. My sister was a star in basketball. And I used to wonder, as he would take us into these build outings, why are they spending their time and their transportation and their resources on me, on us? I have nothing to offer. But day in and day out, Felix would come and we would do all these activities, summer camps, sport events, and we would be surrounded by these loving, supportive adults. It was weird to me back then. That continued for a year or two. I started to feel different. I started to want to hang out at Build. I was more interested in being at Build than on the streets, than hanging out with gang members. And my gang life was increasingly getting dangerous. One of our very close friend, Andy, he was actually a chief in my hood. He got shot, and I was very close to him. And that was my final sign. I sat down with Felix, and I told him I wanted out. And I transferred out of Amundsen and went to Taft, but my reputation followed me. I felt like a target wherever I went. It was hard to see where you are, but I actually have a busted lip and a chipped tooth from being jumped by a rival gang. I dropped out of high school. Yes, I'm a dropout. And I got my GED. That was for my safety. In the meantime, unbeknownst to me, Build and their intervention specialists, specifically Felix, this man right here, was hard at work. With his connection with the Latin Kings, he was able to get me out of the gang without any repercussions by being my advocate. And so I stand here before you tonight as a loving mother of 6 children, beautiful, amazing, loving children, as a wounded healer who has helped hundreds of others, as an entrepreneur who serves and inspires the community. All this became possible because of Build's involvement in my darkest and most influential part of my life. Somewhere out there is another Abbey. You heard all those stories before me. Another Floor, who is a recognized military unit, who is full of potential and needing the support and guidance that we've received through Build. Builders, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your generosity, for your love, and for envisioning a better future. Thank you.